That's like extra touching whenever, like, I mean, my mom is the same. She doesn't post anything. Even when my dad get into heated arguments about this kind of stuff, she leaves the room. Like, she's not like about to volunteer her opinions or make a claim on anything other than just, Jesus and love. I guess that's really her approach, and it's more complicated than that.
What was your parent? Let me ask.
So if she ever said something like that, it would be like, it would blow my mind as well.
Where do your parents stand on any of this social justice? All right, couple questions, because I need to know more about your background, bro, and understand. Like, I'm not coming from a place of anger or hate or that. Like, let's just talk, bro.
No,
Did your parents grow up around black people? Did they have black friends? How do they feel about like people? How are they responding to this? Like all of that. Like break it down for me.
So I knew one black individual in the 6th grade who moved to Meadow and stayed for a year and then went back to Lubbock. And that's it. All right. So as far as the black experience in America, my first introduction was in college, for sure, on the football team. But before that, prior to that,
went to
McMurray University,
right.
south side of Abilene. So yeah, and growing up, my parents don't have many friends in the first place. Like, they're homebodies. They're not extroverted. Neither of them are extroverted. Our social lives revolve around family, and our family, as you may have guessed, looks all white, and they're farmers, and
your parents?
My family, both my family's extended family.
Farmers.
Mainly my mom's extended family are farmers.
That's what's up.
And I mean, it's conservative, Republican, red counties in that part of the state. Now I was a minority in terms of the 80% of the population was Hispanic. Right, so 80% of our population in Meadow was Hispanic. Like, in my graduating class of 12, there were 3 white kids. Right?
Really?
Yeah. My first couple of girlfriends were Hispanics.
That's funny.
Yeah.
Come on.
So like, it's not I don't think it's a stranger to us to feel like in any given kind of room, like, there's less white folks than there are Hispanic folks. Like, but in terms of like. But even when I go back out there, and now that I've learned a lot about power dynamics, which I think a lot of this is revolving around right now, is like the abuse of power and the efforts to control and to keep power, from culturally speaking or politically speaking, the efforts to keep power are dangerous and lethal, I think. But beyond that, like, whenever I go back home and learn about this stuff, I see that, there's more Hispanics in our town than there are white folks, but who owns the land in Meadow? Who owns the land around us? It's predominantly white owners of the land, and all the Hispanics there work that land, right? And that's not everybody, but that seems to be the way it kind of goes.
Wow.
So, I hesitate. I really hesitate to share much more about my the sins of my youth in terms of like interpersonal racial identity.
Let it out, bro.
I remember, I don't even know how to bring this up. Like,
just say it, bro.
We in our community, Hispanics and white kids, I think just in the absence of any black individuals, found it funny to joke about white power and KKK meetings and having jokes about it and laughing about that. Like, it wasn't uncommon to hear one of the guys, Hispanic or white, to go, "White power," and all of us kind of laugh about it.
Wow.
And be like, "Ha ha ha," And there's on the one hand, there's like, I can be like, I didn't know any better, and on the other hand, it's like, I was still literally laughing about it, and no one was batting an eye about it. No one said a word about that. Hey, that's kind of wrong. Like, no one ever said those things. And that was 2005 to 2009 when I was in high school. You know what I mean? I'm out there doing that kind
2009, that's crazy. I'm at college in 09. That's crazy.
I'm out there doing that kind of stuff in 2009. It wasn't strange. It wasn't strange to hear any of these white guys or Hispanic guys to use the N-word, and and again, no one bat an eye about it, no one worried anything about it. Now, obviously, it was like we weren't gonna say it in class or out loud to other people, but like when we were hanging out, like you said.
You know, to that story. One of my guys I was talking to today was like, you know how many Mexicans I had in my house? He was like, he just recalled, and he was, again, all of this is in the cloud of pain. And he was like, you know, I've had my Mexican guys over, and he was like, they was throwing the N-word around, blah, 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 and then they look at me. Or I think he went to a barbecue with like a lot of Mexicans, and they was just, you know, throwing the N-word around. He was like, then they looked at him after, you know, every time as if like, do you approve or not? You know what I'm saying? Like,
are you cool with us doing this?
Yeah,
we'll continue, if not.
And he was like, I just held my tongue, and he was like, bro, no more. You know, like
no more holding punches.
And that's where I want to go with your boy, bro. Like, Matt, like, you've known me for a while. Like, you haven't seen me very active and vocal on Facebook, right? Like, Instagram is my jam, whatever. Facebook, nah.
Not with this stuff.
Yeah. But with this, bro, I'm like, I can't be silent. My mom is like, she told me a while, she's like, why do you have to express this? Why do you have to swear? You know, my mom's Church of Christ, and you know what I'm saying? And I was just like, fuck it, like, no more censorship, no more nothing, bro. I'm going to everybody, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, so that's why when I saw what you had posted, and I saw your boy, I was like, fuck, man, what the And I was like, Matt, I was like, that. And again, this is not an indictment on you. I hope you know that. Like, I never once thought, like, Matt hangs out with these people. Fuck Matt. I never thought nothing like that. Ever. I was just like, bro. That's why I was like, bro, get your boy, dog. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I almost was like, I was thinking, bro, I was at the liquor store. I was like, I should have posted like, after I think I posted that right before the liquor store. The last one, like, hey man, I'm not gonna engage or whatever. And I was like, you be more like Matt. Like I thought of that in the back. I was like, I should have said, you're not like Matt. Be more like Matt. Peace. Like I should have done that. You know what I'm saying? Because like. What the bro? Fuck this guy, bro. I don't. But I can't stay silent on this shit no more, man. Like he's talking bullshit, bro. He's talking crazy. You understand what my guys are going through, bro? Like, you understand what we're going through. What are you talking about?
And if I had to guess, he doesn't know on a personal basis black folks in Lubbock. Like I doubt. I don't know. Like I said, I haven't been.
You don't think he has one black friend?
I bet he has people who are black he can say and call, and his phone, you know, and he's got people in his phone, but I don't know that he spends a good amount of time reflecting on serious human life stuff, real stuff.
So are you letting him off the hook or what?
So like, this is interesting because on the one hand, like I completely understand not throwing punches, like not holding any punches anymore.
From my perspective?
Like from my perspective too, like I can't. I think I've tolerated my parents and friends like him.
Come on, man.
Doing this kind of stuff.
I see your heart.
And
I see your heart.
I can't not say like.
I see your heart.
And this sounds patronizing, but I'm thinking I can't not educate him. Like,
no,
and maybe there's a piece of me that's
not patronizing at all.
Like, and I think there's this piece of me that's like, I made this journey from like I could have been him. Like I could have been him. There's a couple decisions in my life that I think led me to where I am today, but I could have been him. Like I grew up in that. Like I was raised in that. I was raised that way. Like I think that could be me, but somehow I've made it this way, and I could teach him how to make it this way too. But that either appears weak, that I'm tolerating him, or that I'm allowing his ideas to persist, but there's something in me that says he can change, and he can like make he and other people like Trump supporting folks who are justifying the police brutality and like covering it up. And my guess, and we're working in these like us and them. My guess is like they.
Who is us and who is them and who's they? Humanizer, bro.
Okay.
Humanizer.
So us is like, I mean, people who advocate for police reform and are and would okay. Let's say this: people who've been to a Black Lives Matter rally. Let's say that. Okay. People who's been to
white people or
anybody.
Okay.
Anybody who's been to a Black Lives Matter rally. And someone who would say Black Lives Matter is not a thing because all lives matter. Specifically, we need to get specific. Blue lives matter. Right? Like, so that's anyone who says blue lives matter or all lives matter versus anyone who says black lives matter. And if you're saying something other than that, you're demeaning the experience of black Americans. You know, the black experience in America. Like, okay. And then beyond that, it's liberals, progressives versus conservatives and Republicans, I guess. But we're not all the same, like, democratically and Republican-wise. I guess some people have written off those, like, them. I guess some of us have written off them as hopeless, and just, I can't hold punches anymore. If you can't see this, fuck you. Get the fuck out of here. This is not good for my psyche. This is not good for my soul. And I've heard from like when I was in seminary, I had a lot of good conversations with the Black Seminarian Association, and there was this sentiment that was like, look, I need you to talk to your people. You know, like, I need you to, and what you said, like, get your boy, like, because your boy, you know, get your boy. And I've heard that. I've heard that more than one number of times.
For real?
Yeah. But like, I need you to talk to your people because they're killing us. You know, like, I need you to talk to them. I need you to work with them because they're not going to listen to an angry black woman. They're not going to listen to an angry black man. And I gotta admit, like, my dad barely listens to me. He's not going to listen to an angry black woman or an angry black man, right? So I'm like, I see myself almost as a bridge that could be like, hey, all right, if you're not going to listen to an angry black woman or man, maybe you'll listen to me because I'm like you. Like, I'm from you. I'm like one of you. And so
one of who?
I'm a white West Texan who's middle class, and literally to my dad, I'm your child. You know, like,
oh, you're talking about you talk to your parents.
But also with like Tanner is like, I'm from West Texas too. Like, I'm from that Republican, deep conservative roots. You know, like, I'm from that, so I can see how you would grow into this, right? But we're wrong. That's wrong. We're wrong. That's wrong.
Come on.